listener production.
Welcome to Take a Hike Podcast, a podcast that's going to be taking you through North Queensland's best parks and trails. Guiding us through the podcast today from the Townsville Bushwalking Club is Cherry Judge, Lewin Warnicky, and I'm Blair Woodcock. Well, school holidays are here. There's a heap of stuff and a heap of people to entertain over the next couple of weeks. So we thought we'd have a look around what's happening up at Paluma and trails in and around the Townsville region to keep kids happy or families happy without kids for a day, whether it be a short half-day hike or a full-day hike as well. But before we get into it, Sherry, Lewin, I've got to ask, what have you guys been up to? Where have you gone over the last week?
I've been to White Mountains National Park and explored around there.
And I did the Blue Gum Creek Trail in Paluma last weekend.
It was pretty hot last weekend. Does that mean cooler up there?
In Paluma, it was definitely cooler. It was still a warm day, but not as warm as here in Townsville. We took our time and jumped in the pools, heaps of little creeks as we walk.
Beautiful.
What about White Mountains?
White Mountains was hot during the day, cold during the night, but within the slot canyons, it was pretty cool.
Oh, is there lots of water?
Not lots of water, but there's pools of water.
So White Mountains, that's on the other side of Charters or this side?
No, it's on the other side, yeah.
Right. Full day trip to get there?
You can get there in 4 or so hours.
I'm going to ask a really young question. Is that where Survivor's shot? Is that out that way or is that even?
I think Survivor shot at Running River.
Right, okay.
All parts of it.
Right.
And then they got Big Bend as well. I think that was Survivor was there too. So there's a few different locations.
All right, well, we might touch on more about your expedition out there in the next couple of weeks. But school holidays, everyone's got kids not at school. We need to keep them entertained. And a good way, from my understanding, someone with no kids, to tire them out is to get them out into nature and walk around for a few hours. And
Definitely.
Paluma, from my understanding, has got trails literally everywhere.
Yes.
Every length and every difficulty level. Am I right in thinking that?
Yes,
That's
right. There's short
correct.
and long, easy and hard.
What's the best one?
Well, there are many best ones.
Well, we could start off with like McClellan's Lookout, which is
yeah.
1 minute walk to the lookout.
But no, we can
Wait,
start
that's the
even
one from the car park one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
right.
yes. We can start even further. Let's start at the dam.
Okay.
There's Lake Paluma,
Yep.
and you can take kids, you can take your family there and have a picnic by the lake. You can either do some short walks around. Then as you're coming out of the dam, there's Birthday Creek Falls.
Yes, that's a good one.
It's a really nice one.
That's
And
about
it's
5 minutes down, 500
easy.
meters.
It's a short walk.
Or less, 200 meters.
Yes, and there's these beautiful cascading falls that you can swim in, or you can just, dip your feet in. Then
Not too much of a swimming hole. It's like a little dipping.
yeah, just
hole at the
dipping
bottom.
pools.
Yeah.
So really great for, toddlers and stuff like that. If you don't want to go into really deep pools.
Well, you got
out.
Ethel Creek Falls.
Yes.
So Ethel, that's a bit longer.
So at this point, we are now at the village, Paluma
Okay.
Village.
I think a good circuit for anybody who hasn't been there before or wants an easy short walk is to go from the car park at the Paluma Village to McClellan's.
Yes.
Which is 50 meters, and then continue on to Witt's Lookout.
Witt's Lookout.
And there's 2 lookouts there, the
Yes.
lower and the upper.
Witt's Lookout's stunning. It's got little picnic tables and stuff, and you can see the view across Halifax Bay and Nolan's
And
Gully.
Crystal Creek to the left.
Or walk down to Cloudy Creek. You can swim there, can't you?
Yeah, you can swim there.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
very deep pools
Yeah.
of water though, but
It's lovely. And then you can continue on, cross the creek and continue on to Ethel Creek Falls, which is where you can swim. It's stunning. It's not that long. It's probably an hour and a half from Cloudy Creek.
yeah, if you want a bit more of a challenge.
Yes,
it's
yes.
still a similar track, well
Yeah.
maintained and fairly easy to walk on.
So Ethel Creek, probably to clarify, is a walk for kids who like walking. So there are bits of ups and downs, and there will be a little bit for kids who don't like walking. A little bit of are we there yet?
But there won't be any tears, right?
No tears. Oh, you can't cry at a waterfall.
That's true.
So Ethel Creek Falls has about a 10-meter drop, and the water just cascades down this rock formation
Yes.
to a large pool at the bottom there.
So what would be your best swimming location in Paluma?
The rock slides at Nolan's Gully. That's where Big Crystal Creek is, and even the Big Crystal Creek or the Paradise Waterhole. I'd say that.
Yeah, for
Those
family.
two.
Down the bottom?
Definitely.
Yeah, perfect to get to.
When I first ventured out of Lake Paluma, I was amazed at the little tiny things that no one ever talked about, like the rock gardens that's there. It's pretty cool. And that's only a couple of Ks from the dam, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. It's along a walking track So you follow the signs to Crystal Creek Falls, and it's a little detour off that track. It's stunning. It's like Jurassic Park in there.
And you also have the Wilfred's Lookout.
I guess one thing you do have to warn the kids about if they are heading up into the trails in Paluma is the size of the leeches up there. Like, they're pretty epic.
Only after the heavy rain in
Right.
Brazil. Yeah, they're pretty tame most of the time.
So it's a good time to go right now then.
It's a lovely time to go now. In fact, September is orchid season, depending on the weather. The variety of orchids in that region are out and flowering, and it's just stunning.
There seems like a heap of options to check out up there, whether they be short half-day walks, even 10-metre walks from the car park to the
Correct.
lookout just to check it out too. And the food in the villages up there is fantastic as well. So if you do want to stop in for a fresh scone and coffee, I'd suggest you do that before or
Yeah.
after the walk too.
The Rainforest Inn, they're open on Sundays, and it's stunning.
There you go. And it's going to be a couple of degrees cooler. You can't ask for much more than that as it starts to heat up down here in Townsville.
No. And the other place actually to go is slightly further down, and that's Jurama Falls. It's beautiful. Again, easy short walk to the swimming holes. And there's a variety of swimming holes. It slides there, like as in there are different layers, almost steps, so you can pick your area.
The good thing about it is there's so many pools that you could have your own private oasis.
Exactly.
All right, where can we go to check out the maps to find these locations?
2 places.
Yep.
One is wonderstories.space. If you just look in the search field and type in Paluma or Crystal Creek or specific walks that you want to do, Wonder Stories has a whole range of maps there. The other place is paluma.org, and there are heaps of maps, especially if you want to do some of the harder walks, like if you're trying to do Crystal Creek Falls or rock slides, it'll show you how to get there.
One of the big falls up in the Paluma range, Diorite Falls. This has got to be one of the standout falls up there. Is that right?
It is. It's stunning. It's beautiful. It's a big slab, a diorite slab, and water cascades over it, and it's just this big, broad falls. It's absolute with a gorgeous pool at the base of it to swim in.
How do we get there? When do we go?
So first you would drive to Paluma Dam, and then from there you would walk along the track around the back of Paluma Dam, and then...
So there are 2 ways. I mean, there are many ways.
You can go either clockwise or anti-clockwise around the dam, right?
Yes. And you can make it a loop. Distance-wise, it's 15 to 22 kilometers. So it can be as long or short as you want. The direct routes from the dam to the left, as if you're heading towards Hidden Valley.
Yeah.
And then follow
Across
the
the
markers.
dam wall. Yeah.
So before you do anything, head to paluma.org, download the map, because that is how you're going to get there. You need to know which markers to take. And there are little marker discs that have been placed there.
And each one has a number and a compass bearing.
It would be very helpful. In fact, it's quite vital if you're heading in to have that map downloaded so that you know the direction to take. I can't say it's a super easy walk. How would you describe it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's super easy. I'd probably rate it on the harder level.
Yeah.
So the track's well maintained. It's a little bit undulating, but not too much.
It's maintained by volunteers. So, sometimes you might wait a while, or the odd, tree that's come down, and you'll just have to navigate around it. But
It's tough out there in the bush.
But it's really great. If you follow the markers and it's easy enough to get to. But yeah, you're right. It is a long walk. There are some creek crossings. It's really lovely, actually. It's an experience in itself.
Sounds like it's got a bit of everything in it.
Definitely.
So, as a family, you could go to DCK shelter with permission and camp there in the night.
Yeah.
And then from there, do a day walk to Diorite and back.
So you find the permission or the instructions of how to get permission for DCK on paluma.org site as well.
Fantastic. And that's just a small hut, or 2 huts, isn't it, in the middle
There's
of...
one hut.
One
That's probably better than most of the hikers' huts I've been to.
Yes. It was a mining site. It was an
Yeah,
old tin mining site. And the DCK shelter is a really lovely place to
There's a few
spend the
old
night.
artifacts there with pickaxe, old battery, rusty items, bottle dumps.
Yes. Appreciate it and walk past it. So don't touch it, handle it. Just
Don't take it.
Don't take it for sure.
All right, well, hopefully we've whet the appetite for you guys to get out there and check out what's happening around for the school holidays up at Paluma. If you do want to check out any of those maps, download them for yourselves. Check out wonderstories.space, all the maps up there, as well as paluma.org as well. that's about it for this episode. Next time, though, I think school holidays are about to wrap up, but we're heading into a long weekend as well. So it's probably a good opportunity to chat about what you can do around the district for 3-4 days, maybe even taking, that big leap from a single-day hike into a multi-day hike as well, which kind of sounds scary if you haven't done it before too, right?
Yeah, it's a lot more planning involved and then a lot more pack up as well. But
and a lot more gear. It's always fun. And bigger shoulders too now too, right? We'll get into that in the next episode of Take a Hike, guys. It's great to see you again. If you're heading out on the trails in the next week, stay safe and we'll see you next time.
yeah, happy hiking.
Happy hiking.